Another perfect night in downtown Phoenix. Rangers took a 2-1 series lead last night. Took this crowd. Come on inside. And we say welcome inside the Brewers. Problems. That's not the case anymore, though. And as we line up for dueling bullpen.
Texas Rangers, the regular season wasn't great. The bulk of their bullpen, losing situation. The winning formula has been outstanding for Bruce Bochy. Timing has been great because the last 2 months has been outstanding.
And John, doesn't matter how well they pitch if they don't get more offense than they did last.
Super important. You're talking about the rookie of the year. When they win, he's doing something. Look for Carroll early in the game to do something special.
Hey, what a day to be alive. We got Halloween. We got Game 4 of the World.
This time of Mr. October. Stage.
That ball is gone!
And everybody's good.
Of the World Series. Next.
All set. Welcome to the 2023 World Series on Fox, presented by that album, fitting to get us going for Game 4. There is some big news.
Out for the rest of the series, as is Max Scherzer. Garcia took a cut and driven in a record 22 runs is a huge blow. And the Rangers had also spoke, telling his teammates, I'm Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Ken. The World Series spotlight. Corey Seager is right in the middle of it. 3, check again. Corey Seager has hit more World Series home runs than Ernest is off the charts. What will he do next?
Marcus Semien and Corey Seager at the top of the order, and they drove in all 3 runs. Stays in the cleanup spot. Josh Young hit 5th for most of the season. And Travis Jankowski makes his World Series debut in right field in place of guys. Just 1 home run, though. Geraldo Perdomo has done some good things out of the bottom of the
season game. You think about how many innings are you going to go. Tonight is going to be about 6 batters. So when you come in the game, you've got to be 2/3. Who wins the third, the first 3 innings, and who's leading after the second?
This from its first World Championship. Off we go with strike 1 on Marcus Semien. Rangers got 3 runs in the third. That's all they'd need. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man of players and get 3 outs.
The 1, 2, 3, 7th in this postseason. On in the major leagues. Finally did at the age of 30 a couple years back. Found it late and a key role in this postseason.
Well, one thing he's when he's behind in the count. So
home with a full count pitch. That is out of play. Yeah, we'll do the full count pitch. And Gabby Moreno at bat that evened themselves out. Still was not. Another payoff pitch. And Semien sends another foul. On the 8th pitch, Semien grounds one to backhand play. The defense in this fall classic.
Really some clutch plays and key moments.
I got to talk fast. Seager is probably swinging right over. Swings it there. And it sometimes comes with that. It's a very. So here comes Mitch Garver, who has hit 3rd in this postseason. Swings away first pitch here.
When you're good.
See what he gets on the 2nd pitch. It is another change. Takes this one from on a 1-1 pitch. First swings and misses. 1-2
at hand. Well, it's only going to be fun.
And apply, try to get it off and roll. 1, 2, 3, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. Championship series win. It went almost to perfection, and he plans to. The pitching coach and Brent Strom all having the another 1-2 pitch. The way his mind works. Challenge of a chest at each inning. Payoff pitch. Garver sends it foul. He saw Miguel Castro. It has been one of the best in baseball the last. Garver takes a 2-out walk. In that outfield. We've seen it show up a few times in this World Series. Already a nice play. And a spinner in there for strike 1.
Next year, so this limited use again.
On this 0-1, Carter takes strike 2. Manaply's 0-2. Thomas scored his first inning for Manaply.
Here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard.
Tander on the mound. It's Marte to lead off, and then Carroll hitting 2nd. Trying to get Gabriel Moreno. Mission. Gurriel bats 6th. Thomas, Rivera, and Perdue moved into the bullpen at the start of September and has worked in both.
But the big key is going to be his fastball command on the inside. But he's just funky enough to get hitters off of how he can use his bullpen. There is
reached that middle third of the game. Well, another day, another hit for Ketel Marte,
He's doing this a lot. You see the second baseman up the middle, but he pulls it to the left side of Corbin Carroll. I think this.
Strike one. I mean, we talked about it offseason. And you hate to pin to me of the year. The stats point out the importance in this burst in game 2.
Well, he's been so dominant against right-handed pitchers.
Couple looks over to first, comes home and just misses.
If he throws it again there, that'd be hard to call it a ball twice.
Arizona saying
not where you want to throw, but it's hard to hit. It's like getting it to do something totally different, and it just stays there in your eye.
Here's Moreno, who hit a home run to open the scoring in game 2. Ball 4, which would have brought the tying run to the plate. Down the line, foul.
And Moreno, and he hits a lot of ground balls. But when he gets a ball,
this one gone, score this first inning. That is a strike over the outside corner.
So he gives the illusion that it's going to be a strike and just pitches it
after throw over.
Down. So now that's 2 disengagements
To get him, he's not going, and Moreno fouls it off. And, you know, during the regular season, it's just a few days stretch where he's not getting a hit. And the 23-year-old sends another foul. Swings through it. Back-to-back Ks for him right field. He is a good defensive right fielder. Young and Seager left center, and they give Christian Walker another encouraging hand. He finally had his moment with the lead. On this 1-0 pitch, Walker fouls it off.
Well, he certainly, the 6 at-bats have been so encouraging, even if some have not resulted.
There he goes on a 1-1 pitch that's high. Hines' throw is in time. After scoreless first inning, comes home and gets strike 1.
Well, that might be with.
Manaply has not gotten more than 4 outs in any of his down to the Garcia injury. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball's upstairs, and it's 2-2 season on this 2-2 pitch. Young drop all the way to the wall. Josh Young headed for first base hit of the game.
Doing an incredible job driving the ball in that gap. So much room in this outfield to get him over. Somehow, some way, ground ball to the right side by left-handers. That's part of the reason why Manaply.
What was a long slump, September through a lot of October. On this 0-1 low, grounds it foul, and it's 0-2. This Rangers offense that scored just again. 0-2 to the plate. Got him swinging. A strikeout that Manaply.
For low.
1 1/3, runner at second, his hitter. Young at second, 1 away, and ball 1.
Well, Heim has been pitched in the middle part of the plate, though. He has.
Change up there, 2-0.
Some really good numbers.
On this 2-0 pitch, Heim takes a perfect fastball for a
strike zone.
And 4 games in this World Series, gave up the walk-off. Let's go of a 2-2, and that drifts outside. Count is full on Howard. Here's a 3-2. There's a chop. 1 to 3rd, and here comes Leody Taveras. That's what he sees first pitch, but not close. Slider in there for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That's a change that Taveras lays off.
That's a good.
On this 2-1, Taveras took a fastball strike. Got the callbacks trying to pitch around the leadoff double. Oh, Taveras takes a change in the dirt, kicks away. Play at the plate won't happen.
Young scores on that play as you've got it. Moreno, you go, and he was able to score.
3-2 to Taveras. His ball 4. So the rain
and skips in the wrong direction. He literally was in pretty good position to blow.
Luis Garcia, as Kenny told us off at the top, is finished for the World Series. Who hits it field for a base hit. Travis Jankowski getting his.
A ton of power, but when he hits it, he can utilize his speed. It's this spot, Joe, where 2 out the Rangers.
First one comes home. Simeon chops it foul. They got Simeon. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 out. A 1-2 pitch. Simeon into the corner. Taveras in to score. Jankowski in as well. A row comes through, and it's 3-0 to
The line. Simeon starting to heat up. They're going to need guys to pick up the
run in a bullpen game is that you just don't know the next guy that's
a lot of runs at this point.
Jankowski at the bottom of the order reach and set the table for Simeon. Texas as Kyle Nelson comes in.
Kyle Nelson's going to throw a lot of breaking balls, but third of the game.
Now Stockton and gone again. Corey.
So here's the deal that, you know, when these games, obviously nowhere close to this game being over, the more.
Carver with a check. Long throw coming for Rivera. Snaps it off and gets it. 2-run triple for Marcus Simeon. One batter later. 5 runs, although perhaps some concern.
Lauder tweaked his ankle a little bit. But he has been.
His 4th home conference-making homer, a 3-1 win. Defensive play as well. He's got an easy defensive play here.
A little bit of a
win. Texas is already going to be without Adolis Garcia for the remainder of this world. Adolis and Seager.
And no Max Scherzer.
Taveras the call and the catch.
I think it gets altered the more he holds this lead, because now use their pen. And yesterday they had
the pen manager. In fact, in his last 68 games managed in the post,
and they're going to score some runs. Now, whether or not they get enough.
1 ball, no strikes. Game-changing home runs. Arizona's got you for them to get back into this one.
Hardly any runs to Texas the rest of the way. And that's the
Alec Thomas sends one long run for Carter. Foul ball. Browns, but gave up 9 runs in the first 2 games against the D-backs.
Yeah, I thought.
Here comes the 2-2. Good stop by Heim right there. Same time, same place tomorrow for Game 5. There he goes. Here it comes. Thomas again, the easy one. Inning over. Run.com. Evan Carter's the hitter, starting this 3rd season. Set a record with 9 postseason wins on the road.
I mean, there's a lot of things that don't make sense.
Chopper to Walker. Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, it's important to remember the list. Mitch Garver out nearly 2 months at the start of the season.
They talked about how the game as Young adds his 2nd hit and as many times up there. They had 5 guys, John, that were in the starting lineup for the American League. All be the pillar of this team, the starting pitching at times. Strike on low.
And it's to them. They were so good. And then they go into
and the dirt, ball and 2 strikes on low through the years, like with Nathaniel Lowe, who they got from Tampa Bay a couple of years. And for Lowe, he's gone from his 1st year with him. 2-2. And Adolis Garcia, man, if you're anything other way, 3-2 pitch up the middle into center field. Base hit Nathaniel. Last night's win. Going to do it for Nelson. So while Manaply was solid.
Double play. He tries to get it out of the glove, and then the ball just squirts out of his hand.
Walker, you know, the bat for any hitter is going to come and go, but they. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball's
open. 3rd inning, they lead 5-0. They've got the bases loaded. For a strikeout, his 2-2 is pop foul. Frias throws, and the count is full with no 2 singles and an error, loading the payoff. Got him to chase.
This ball, slider, back foot. Rangers offense.
And now Jankowski is feeling if they can get out of this unscathed. Here's the 0-1. Oh, no. Didn't get the call. Indusky comes through again. Kicks away from Thomas. Run double from the guy getting his shot.
My goodness. Sitting around.
Rangers ahead 7-0. And now Gurry out of the wall. Goodbye. Marcus.
I don't know if I've ever seen this. I'm sure it's happened, because every time I think there's no.
From Walker, looming large. Seager fouls it off. Seager down, swinging at the high fastball, and the middle 3 in game 4. His first pitch to Gabriel Moreno misses away for ball 1. Played catcher right up until before he was an infielder. Takes a leadoff walk here in the 4th. He hated Walker. Shot corner. Moreno is stopped at 3rd, and Walker's got himself a double.
And that's all they can do. One batter at a time. But you got to make him go to the bullpen as soon as possible.
You made from Casamigos. The championship series to 7 of 13 in the world. Regular treatment that he's got to go through as a big league hitter with his eyes as his best tool. Tommy Pham is taken for strike 3.
It's the last pitch I think Tommy Pham thought was coming.
Uba drives the ball down the line, foul.
In a 10-0 game.
Kowski drifts back. Going to get one of them in. 10-1 on a sacrifice fly from loaded. First run of the day for the D-backs. Here comes Alec Thomas. Runner at 3rd. 2-0.
Yeah, the rain.
Got it. And Arizona settles for 1 in the 4th. 70-degree temperature. Roof is open.
Well.
Last start for Ryan Nelson, even though he's a starter for much of the year. Off the field, very aggressively. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers. Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. Fires. Low. Samus into the gap. Gets there. One away.
And as a converted position player coming out of the draft, he lacked in so they could take a chance. Now that 2019 draft.
And for Nelson, he says he had such a hard time seeing it at the plate. Outside corner to get Leody Taveras, a 2 away. Golf's Rivera making the call and the catch, and 6-up the app downloaded today. Andrew Heaney into the 5th inning for the first time. Off by Young. The first out of the 5th.
Well, one of them smaller than he is. It creates an illusion.
Spencer Strider's the guy that comes to mind on that. Releases it. First year in Texas. Perdomo. And that's ball 4. Who goes up to get it? His only play is at first. And Marte's on the Andrew Heaney with 5 innings. Holding the Diamondbacks. 9-1-2 coming up in this inning. That means another at bat for Corey. Big reasons why the Rangers have a 2-1 lead. It's Corey
Simeon's been perfect timing for Texas, right? Home teams this year.
And remember, 24 hours.
And they're fun to watch.
They signed Marcus Semien to a set. Jankowski on 3-1. On in the 6th.
Him away, and he was struggling, and those go.
No matter what, Rangers to this 9-0 record that they're on the verge of pushing to a record. Chases up here. That is back to you throughout the season. It is not the same group as we're seeing now.
And just take a little bit off. There's not a.
As they got healthy down the stretch, though, move. 3rd for Young. Doubled for the 2nd consecutive game. His line comes home. And strike 1.
It's not a game they can steal bases, but looking ahead to tomorrow.
For a base hit for Walker.
Recently, 2 outs and a wild pitch, right? I mean,
they're going to be a tough play for Young. Barehand pickup made it close, but it
Last night by Christian Walker, he felt the energy came out of his team. Follow.
because it can turn like that.
The 2nd for 1 on to 1st, double play. And you may be looking at this as a is currently. There are more staffs that are like this than
nothing but zeros there and 4 strikeouts.
Evan Carter here. Bowder shows off some of that athleticism there. Not that you pitchers things back in their favor when it's fought against 10 few feet as if you are on your toes, ready to spring forward. What's the comp you made the other day? 3 hits over the first 3 games. This offense now. They'd scored 10 runs over the first 10 here. Is that they only had 4 the last has been. Low lines to left ends the top of the set. A couple 5-run innings for the Rangers in this game, and its biggest reasons they are on the verge of a 3-1 series lead. Cody Bradford comes in. He pitched a scoreless inning in game.
Bradford has that great release.
I'm good. Yeah.
In the Thomas playing the WBC here with Team.
They have stuck in here and they are cheering their team. It's just been like talking to people around this town. They're like, "Can you believe the Diamondbacks?" What?
Over 60 years. Oh man. Establish it after a long duel. Joe Dirt up as the mascot. Off of the batter Rivera. The Jankowski flags down.
Boys, that would take place around Halloween, but he came up on the court.
It's terrifying. I joke that everybody in Michigan. And a dead sprint towards the line and nearly a collision. What a day this guy's having.
Yeah, he's been unreal, really, in a.
Heim is 0 for 3. Still looking for that first hit of this World Series. Jonah Heim's first hit of the World Series is a home run. A record that somebody's setting. Bounce up the middle. Tavares is the first out. All right. Who's home with the 2-2. Nelson's got it. Fades away and throws him out.
World Series. Of course, Corey Seager already has one.
Let him have some fun.
Yeah, right.
Well, the Rangers are having fun because on the road.
It's a season. And then they have 5. Yeah, we're going to get a look at Brock Burke here. And an left's pretty good. In the big leagues. Oh, look out.
Yeah, I like making paper airplanes.
A 2-2 from Burke. Drifting back, shy of the track. He's got it. Carroll just 3 out of 16 in this World Series. That's a base hit into left center field for Carroll.
Well, again, insignificant will not be that hit. And you never.
There you go with a base hit into left center field. And so Carroll and Marie
talked with Torrey and
just asked at 5-stretch midsummer where they fell out of first place, fell out of the playoff pick. And he takes a ball from Burke. On 2-0. Rips him into the game. Station to station they go. And a 10-run game. And these amazing fans are doing it again. Miracle for this to happen, but like Ron Burgundy, I just read what they put in the monitor. And initiatives. Tommy Pham takes ball 1 from Chris. Stratton came over in the same deal that brought Jordan Montgomery from Zeus. 1-1 pitch. Pham swings and misses. Disappearing changeup. Count goes full. Another payoff. Frankowski. Carroll's first fly for Pham. One of the key pieces they got in a true for the first time. Gurriel is gone. Well, this place is
out of this, but
pretty business-like group, but he has a great personality. Waits on it, chucks it to first, and gets Thomas. 5. On to the 9th. Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Ken Rosenthal. After he went deep in the second infield, splitting the gap once more, bounces into the seats. That's so good. You know, they've been saying, hey, if we get a home run, we're doing this. Yeah, a strike from Ryan Nelson. Garcia has scored 11 runs on 11 hits.
Tomorrow there's going to be a lot of talk in the strategy.
On to face Evan Carter. And
It sounded like he got some of the bat.
so a lot of the bat. Josh Spores last night. His hamstring was bugging him. He's good to go. Call stands. Carter reaches. Second one. First two. Everybody dressed up for Halloween. Once as a pinch hitter for Manuel Rivera. 2 wins away from becoming the first player in baseball. And has had 1 plate appearance in this postseason back in the division series. Much different breakdown, though, over the first few innings. They've given up 10 over the first.
Yeah, they had to
have 2 5-run innings. And then back-to-back 5. Another 1-2 is very high. 8. Ballers work the count full. Jeff walks in his 14 big league games. But he's got one here to start the 9th.
Will Smith has
last chance to extend a 7-game hitting streak. Takes one down the pipe. First orders coming up. Bullpen, and it is Jose Leclerc. Why mess around? And I know that this is
another look they get at him, and obviously holding him on, even though he's behind him.
Carroll on 1-1. There goes Perdomo. He'll take it without a throw. First stolen base in the 2 games here for Arizona. With a 1-2. And a bouncing ball foul. Will do it again. Carroll's down swinging. Back
of that short compact to the ball.
It looks like. Yeah, leading by 6. Bochy's going to bring his close.
I think Bruce Bochy just said, you know what, that's it.
Started game 2 his last time up, and he takes ball 1 from Leclerc. On this 1-0 pitch, Moreno takes ball 2. There's 2-1 here. Is lifted foul in the deep. Ground under field. Moreno drives in 7 as they've scored 6 in a row.
And does a great job hitting it up the middle. And don't think been kind of the way the series has gone. Big explosion.
Leclerc's 0-2. Taken high. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caught by Lowe, and that does it for game 4.
It's how they. But when they show up, and man, look at those numbers on the road.